That's a linguine.
You still have your cake, so you don't have to open up those little wafers.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope we made your day special.
You did, and now I know what to do for your days.
See?
Because y'all be buck wildin'. I'll be like, yo, she don't need nothing.
There we go, but it's nice for people to think about you.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it actually is.
Like these people went out and thought about nothing but me.
Yeah.
At least a good hour.
Yeah, at least a good hour.
Okay.
And so I was like, wow. Because y'all was gone. I was like, what kind of store are they going to?
Okay.
I had the slightest idea.
Yeah, I had to leave it in the car because there's really no place to put it, and nobody's going to walk in my office. No place to put that.
Right.
I wasn't going to have them take it all the way in the basement to bring it all the way back up.
That would have been a pain in the nutsack.
Right. So what did you think why you couldn't use the car?
Because y'all had something in there, a supersized TV.
We were being compared to a Target night yesterday, the day before, because he went out with me the day before.
Uh-huh.
So I got to find that, so I got to find something, and it just didn't work out. We went to Kohl's, we went to Target, and just nothing was standing out. I'm like, I'm just not going to just get anything. I'd rather just not get nothing.
Right, to get something that's silly.
Yeah, then I'm going to make you a basket full of candy and beef jerky and stuff. I said, you don't need all that.
Nope.
That's what my parents said. I said, I'm not making him a basket of candy. So I'm just not going to do that.
No.
And then I said, I'll get him a gift card that he can go get some shoes from Kohl's. He's like, there's some. See, you don't give your husband a gift card. That's what you give your nieces or your sons. You give your husband a gift card. That's not thoughtful.
Right. Or you think it's not.
Yesterday was not yesterday, the day before was a bus. And then Saturdays we went to Jack and Pat's to get the steaks. And I came back and said, Parker, I gotta find something. So I'm thinking maybe an ottoman. So that ottoman up there is done.
Jacked. And I could have got an ottoman that opens up.
Yeah. Parker told you?
No.
Yeah, they had an ottoman that opens up.
Right.
But it wasn't hard though.
Right.
So yeah, they had an ottoman that was a trunk. It was like a trunk.
Right.
And it was square. And I was like, that's just too obtrusive. It's like, how are you going to open it if you have things on it?
Right.
Yeah, you can store stuff in there, but I ain't going to get it. I'm like, no, that's something you have to have access to.
Right.
To really get the whole benefit of having a trunk.
Right.
You don't want to sit a lamp on top of a trunk. Why'd you get a trunk? Why'd you just get a table?
Right.
Because you don't have access to that stuff that's in there. What's in there?
Right.
All kinds of goodies that I can't get to now.
Right, because I got something on top of it.
I got a lot of crap on top of it.
And now I got a trunk that I can't do nothing with.
Nothing with it. And everything had a soft top.
Right.
So we were trying to look for the right, height, because, things were too high. And I'm like, that's not going to work. That's like too way up there.
Right.
So,
and I don't want nothing too high.
No.
Because, what are you going to do with that?
I kept telling him, I said, you can pull it right in between his legs, get it close.
That didn't work. And I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I did.
Yeah.
And I can spread my legs right around it. It doesn't get in the way at all.
And they're so patient because I'll be like taking a long time.
Right.
When we went for your birthday, it was me and Carrington. We went to Coles and got all those different little things. And I know I was driving him crazy. And he just dealt with it. They're just so patient with me. And yesterday, Parker just, took down the tables I wanted from off of the shelves so I could compare it to another table. And we had to mull it over and think. They're just so patient. Not only is it great for me, it's great for you because they're not rushing, just pick anything.
Right, just get this.
It's like this, yeah, so we'll take our time. I've never seen any shrimp this big in my life. Yeah, I've never seen shrimp. These shrimp are the size of my hand. They're huge.
They're bigger than jumbo shrimp?
They're 4 times bigger than those shrimp I get.
Dogs can smell your
they're like, they're the same size as a lobster. I'll say that. The lobster, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've never seen shrimp this big before.
Dang, damn it. Get behind the car. Get down.
They call them sea monsters. They're not shrimp.
Sea monsters?
They're huge.
Where do they sell those?
I don't know.
You're an idiot.
They're so big, you only need 1, maybe 1.5, and you're done.
Thought I saw this one. I'll see what's up.
I stream my stock for shells into stock egg, garlic, lemon juice, guac chili, I find that a lot of butter.
Anything? Got nothing.
Super Bobby Flip fried, there's herbs in there as well as the anchovies, so yeah, it's actually good. So you want to each by itself. Another saute pan, I just get some butter, basil, and some lemon zest. Just toss it pasta in. All right, take it easy.
Okay, go on.
This is done, so I strain it, and then okay, so the sauce, which is chili and
You need to call Marsh tomorrow and see when he can come in and finish the main course.
Okay. Dang, damn it.
Dogs will give up on following your scent after a while. X button. Continue. R1 button. Next.
This dog didn't.
Bobby Blaze looks so much better. I'm sorry, he lost.
Auto pistol.
No, you don't have enough sauce.
6.
His looks
Loaded.
great.
3. Reserve.
It is truly substantial. His looks great.
Your city will be finished in just one day. Finished? My Colosseum? And I'm not finishing today. Unfortunately, we ran out of thread pool. So that's why Rome wasn't built in a day.
Did you know there hasn't been a new kind of contraception in decades? Meet a revolution in birth control, Vaccine. It's a hormone-free gel that puts you in control of your body, your sex life, and your pregnancy prevention. Don't use Vaccine if you have problems with your urinary tract or a history of repeated UTIs. Common side effects are vaginal, infusion infections, discharge, UTIs, genital areas, bacterial vaginosis, or pain points. Vaccine has protected against STIs. Join the revolution. Vaccine.
Truthfully, it's frustrating to see how fast dust reappears.
When something in the clock is a pain,
In dealing with a bulky vacuum,
Semi-auto pistol. Pistol ammo. 2. Loaded. 3. Reserve. You can get a dog off your scent trail with bricks and bottles. X button. Continue. R1 button. Next.
Really?
tonight's challenge is shrimp scampi. Please taste the dish before you.
First of all, the pasta's cooked very well. Or it's one of the Italian dishes to get the pasta right. And the legacy is cooked perfectly. But the spice for me is overwhelming. It's canceling out a lot of the other stuff that's going on with the dish.
You put too much.
the pasta is cooked. Perfect texture. I also like the arugula for the bitterness. However, I find the sauce to be a little too liquid and not melted together.
The pasta is cooked very well. It's nice. That's well. They use the records of the 12. However, they never meet the fabric depiction.
He dumped that stuff in there. It's way too hot.
Now you're both telling me 5 minutes to in the symphony. I catch you. Unfortunately, it's overcooked.
The pasta was slightly overcooked, but I love the sauce.
Maybe with this dish, judges signed the chicken bill seems to be the fine building is passing down to those viewers.
Judges thought my dish was too spicy, but this pasta is
What? You dump those flakes in there.
much better than Bobby's. Fingers crossed. And the wedding chef is
Bobby Flay.
Bobby Flay.
Semi-auto pistol. Pistol ammo. 4. Loaded. 3. Reserved. Semi-auto pistol. Pistol ammo. 6. Loaded. 1. Semi-auto pistol. Pistol ammo. 6. Loaded. 1. Reserved.
Chop them slightly so that they'll integrate better with the contamination. I season with salt, pepper, and I start to saute them. You know, we wouldn't eat one of those crackers on this plate, but I think your house will like
Semi-auto pistol. Pistol and health kit. 3. Semi-auto pistol. Pistol ammo. 6. Loaded. 1. Reserved.
Just a month later, 16-year-old trans boy K.K. Wright and his 22-year-old non-binary sibling Jasmine Kennedy were shot and killed. Their mother is in jail charged with their murders. We may never have a true grasp of just how many murders and assaults on trans people there really are. Many go unreported or misreported.
That never.
Pistol ammo. 8 revolver. Revolver ammo. 6. Loaded. 6. Reserved. Health kit. 2. Craftable.
First bring in Tatiana Williams, a transgender woman executive director of the Trans Inclusive Group.
When a dog is tracking you, hold R1 button to see your set trailer. X button. Continue. R1 button. Next.
More about what happened to your dog.
Of course, I've experienced the surge in violence against transgender individuals myself. Being a victim of intimate partner violence, experiencing a lot of things just in my lifetime as a transgender woman. What I would say, what happened with my daughter is she was brutally murdered in her home in North Miami. And she was stabbed to death. To this day, we have not found two victims. We do not have a suspect. And starting with law enforcement has definitely been difficult. However, it's important that we further with yes, she's really murdered.
I'm so sorry to hear about losing your daughter to senseless violence. I know you mentioned you're worried about violence against yourself. You're worried.
Experience just in my life and my friends have experienced.
Dogs
Yes,
are
I've
deadly
always
with their
been
bites.
feel
L1
protected
button. Dodge
by
or
our
keep your
government,
distance.
also protected by law enforcement. So
X
definitely,
button.
I'm always
Continue.
afraid.
R1
Hoping
button.
that I make it
Next.
back home safe.
Quentin, at this rate, it will be another record year for murders against transgender or non-conforming people. I know it's complex, but can you tell us what are some of the main reasons behind the violence that we see?
People don't see us as human beings. People don't believe that our lives have value, and they oftentimes will portray in a way in the media that's not consistent with us thriving, not consistent with us having higher life expectations. The violence is senseless violence is oftentimes because of ignorance, lack of knowledge about trans people. A lot of times, particularly in the South, religion plays a big part in that. Intersectional factors, rurality plays a big part in that. People just don't have the knowledge. People say that they don't interact with trans people. They say that we're not visible, but it's hard to be visible when you don't feel safe. It's hard to be visible when you're worried about getting home, when you're worried about eating, if you're worried about having shelter and clothing. There's a lot of disparities that contribute to the violence, but education goes a long way. Empathy goes a long way.
When you talked about some of the disparities, I mean, we know transgender people are more likely to be discriminated against in employment and in housing, which means they're more likely to experience homelessness or to lose a job, and that can just open the door to sometimes dangerous, unstable situations, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. When you live in a society where the average income, according to a 2016 survey, is less than $24,000 a year, I know trans people who are trying to survive off of $12,000 a year, $8,000 a year. I know trans people, I got my second eviction by making sure that my community of trans folks had a place to live. Making sure what we call couch surfing, making sure that people who only came with a trash bag full of belongings have a place to lay down. It's a major issue.
Gio, we know this violence disproportionately impacts trans women. I want to try to talk about the solution here.
Who shoot me?
What needs to change?
I think that change comes from breaking down the binary and allowing people to just live our lives. You know, we can rely on like the government, but the government is not doing what needs to be done. Grassroots organizations and trans organizations on the ground are really stepping up and supporting communities, and being able to support trans people are giving funding to Black trans-led organizations that are providing direct assistance to the community. So until we get rid of and eradicate binary politics, heteronormativity, and really address the social determinants of health in our own community, we will continue to be on the margins and experience violence at a disproportionate rate.
Gio, we've seen the number of murders go up, but are there areas where things have improved? Is there anything you're seeing that really is working?
Yeah, I think that the mobilization of the community is definitely in the right direction. And I want the community to continue the fight that we are doing. We have been vigilant. We have been staying on course to fight against the abusive violence that we are facing.
Tatiana Williams, Quentin Bell, Gio Love, I want to thank you all for joining us for this important conversation. And now let's take a moment to reflect. Remember the trans lives we've lost so far this season.
Heck, nabbit.
Mines are effective against bots. Press touchpad button to craft a mine. X button. Continue. R1 button. Next.
I was born in 1996.
Wow, I was born 25 years ago. Sorry. When everybody my age got online, it was new.
It was the pre-smartphone era. It was all like a very tactile experience.
The dial modem we had,
I was talking from school and see who was online.
you could talk to anybody you wanted to. Suddenly, online was getting mixed with real life. I remember getting a Facebook, and that was a really big deal.
You can get pictures of every event that I've ever been to.
Now, everything that I do is online. Technology has changed.
The last time the internet was updated was the year of
We're so close to all being together.
Accessibility options are available from the options, menu under options. Accessibility, X button, continue,
A
R1
sentence
button,
says, I
next.
love you. And hugs and kisses from childhood friends. Getting closer and closer together. Priceless. MasterCard is creating priceless surprises every day by giving quick reunion trips, learn more temporary scenes, and start something priceless.
Hey, Lily, I need a new wireless plan for my business, but all my employees need something different.
Oh, we can help with that. Okay, imagine this. You are
X button,
Rob.
continue,
He's on the
R1
scene
button,
and he's a
next.
plan with a mobile hotspot. We cut to downtown. Your sales rep Lisa has to send some files, like ASAP.
So basically, I can pick the right plan for each employee.
Yeah, I should have just led with that.
With AT&T Business, you can pick the best plan for each employee and only pay for the features they need.
You're clearly someone who takes care of yourself. So why wait to screen for colon cancer? Because when caught in early stages, it's more treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive and detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages. Tell me more. It's for people 45 plus with average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your prescriber or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you.
I'm on it.
Sounds like a plan.
Every morning, go beyond the headlines with MSNBC Daily. Now featuring written perspectives by experts you know and trust. For a better understanding of the stories that matter most, start your day with MSNBC Daily at MSNBC.com.
You don't have to deal with that thing. See that durable shell? It stands up to almost anything. This is an away suitcase, and this is how you get yours. Get a 100-day trial and lifetime warranty on any suitcase at awaytravel.com.
Experts say that transgender youth face higher rates of depression and anxiety. This year's survey by the Trevor Project found more than half of transgender and non-binary youth have seriously considered attempting suicide in just the last year.
They should rot in hell along with their lawyers.
That kind of competition from Burger King is what forces McDonald's to innovate.
Twin Peaks vibe in here. It looks like a phone booth, like in London, that you would make a phone call from.
Roger that!
Yeah.
Dogs can smell your trail. Keep moving.
Yeah. It's not working.
X button. Continue. R1 button. Next.
Okay.
Semi-auto pistol. Pistol ammo. 6. Craft kit. Health kit. Molotov stun bomb. Missing ingredients.
What is
You are
this,
missing.
stun bomb?
Missing ingredients. You are missing. Stun bomb.
You suck.
Missing ingredients. You are missing. Molotov health kit. Craft Molotov stun bomb. Missing ingredients. You are missing. Explosive. Recipe Molotov. Craftable.
What do I have?
Requires alcohol and rag. Health kit. Craftable. Recipe requires alcohol and rag. You have. You might have some.
Don't do it yet.
Health kit. 2. Crafting. Health kit. Craftable. Recipes. You now have 3. Health kit. Circle button. Back. Health kit. 3.
Gosh.
Dogs will give up on
Resistance.
following.
It delivers cardio and strength training in every workout. Total Gym won't just change how you feel, it'll change your future. Total Gym is ready to ship. Get yours today. Go to TotalGymDirect.com for special offers.
Shotgun ammo. 4. Loaded. 2. Reserve.
Found something. What you smell?
It's oh so quiet.
You can get a dog off your scent trail with books and bottles. Semi-auto pistol. Pump shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 4. Loaded. 2. Reserve.
Yeah. Who's shooting me? Oh, damn.
When a dog is tracking you, hold R1 button to
Half
see your
the
scent
world is
trail.
watching, and the other half is
X
with the
button.
computer, trying to get a good
R1
seat
button.
before it happens.
Next.
Here's what's going on right now. About 100 people cramming, elbowing, and pushing their way into the courtroom.
Everybody try to leave the door. Go in line. The former officer facing 36 counts of sex crimes against 13 women, carrying a term of several life sentences.
Revolver ammo. 6. Loaded. 6.
Outside the courthouse, protests. Sometimes so loud, jurors dare speak.
Where's the damn dog at?
We have a problem when it comes to African Americans and holding vote.
It's important to note that the officer was a white officer.
In the wake of the 2014 riots in Ferguson, Missouri, and the Black Lives Matter protests, the racial overtones in the case are only heightened when the jury selected.
Consisting of 8 men, 4 women, all of them white.
They're all white.
You started to get concerned about, here we go again. Here we go again. You have an all-white jury, and the only thing black in the courtroom was the 13 black women and the judge's robe.
Hey, can you hear me? Okay. Holtzclaw tells me his theory on the phone, that the police department manufactured a case against him to satisfy the true gas law.
Why do you think the police intentionally railroaded you? And so while we have heard from 3 of the arrested victims, so there are still 10 more.
As expected, Holtzclaw's defense attorney, Scott Adams, attacks the credibility of the 13 accusers. Some of the women were in jail on other charges during the trial and testified in their orange jumpsuits. Some changed their stories. And then there was the one who testified high.
Where she said that others were PCP and others were
Pistol ammo.
He told those stories day in, day out.
He knew they might not stand up to court law.
He knew they would not stand up to court law, and that's what he would fight on.
How difficult is it to mount a case where you have witnesses showing up high on PCP, you have witnesses with a history of lying to the police? These are not easy witnesses to put on the stand. No, it was horrible. And plus it gives the defense just a million things to attack.
But the first woman Detective Kim Davis interviewed, the grandmother, Janie Liggins, was not like the others. No long criminal history, no record of addiction or prostitution.
Let me ask you about Janie Liggins. She immediately reported the event after it occurred. Why would she make that up?
Let's get the factual fact out there. She's not innocent like you people think she is. She had a bust in the 80s, but we're going to present that to the jury.
Yeah, but how does a 30-year-old drug bust, how is that relevant to a rape case?
Credibility. It's her credibility. This is not a woman that,
Semi-auto pistol ammo. 6 loaded. 2 reserved.
Janie Liggins says she wasn't even charged in that arrest in the 80s, and she's never been in trouble since.
The thing is she's been stopping a lot of prostitutes and drug users. Not just a Tommy Bob was one of them with big mistakes. He just stopped her home late at night.
He stopped the robbery.
Trying to say, I want to go make myself the subject of a race investigation. In fact, they were doing the opposite of that. They said, nobody's going to believe us. Why you couldn't bother them?
Before the trial is even over, well-known civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump is already planning the next case.
I will be representing them in civil litigation for them to get whole justice.
Lawsuits on behalf of the alleged victims.
Even before the trial ended, they all lined up. They all were looking for a money trail on this.
That's just our question. Basically give them a lottery ticket. And all I have to do is just say yes.
Okay.
What do you mean by they handed him a lottery ticket?
All I have to do is go throughout the court case, go out, break up on the stand, and another going to be.
Goodness gracious.
For something,
The defense called only one witness, Holtzclaw's girlfriend.
Why would he do it with these people? You know, if he wanted to go out and sleep around with people, he could go find people on the north side or Florida south. It doesn't make sense.
Because it's not about sex. It's about power and control. It's all about who I you, and he can't do anything about it. The trial runs 6 weeks. As the jury goes into deliberations,
The jurors have been told to make arrangements today for possible sequestration.
the Holtzclaw team is feeling confident.
We had good feelings in our hearts that he was going to be acquitted.
Dramatic scene in Oklahoma City.
I can tell you there is a lot of anticipation in the second floor of this courtroom right now.
That jury deliberating now roughly for 5 hours.
That all-white Oklahoma City jury deliberates very deliberately, day after day.
They deliberate very deliberately.
4 days, a courthouse record for the longest sequestered jury in county history.
After so long, we felt like we were brought together. somebody, a higher power, brought it together for a purpose.
Juror Dan Speaks says for all the talk of race and the threat of riots outside the jury room, it did not come up inside. He says at first a number of them were ready to set Daniel Holtzclaw free. They just didn't believe some of those women.
There was some jurors that, in fact, that who these victims were, had a hard time believing them.
For the last 5 weeks, Daniel Holtzclaw has lost into this belief, and his faith has remained flexible.
Finally, the jury returned. They have verdict on all 36 counts. The judge silently scans each page of the jury form. Daniel Holtzclaw is visibly shaking in his boots, seemingly paralyzed with fear, despite claiming he anticipated a favorable outcome.
Were you convinced that they were going to find you not guilty?
Well, absolutely 100%. On my heart, my feelings have never been on my side. They all said there's no way that you can get convicted.
And then the judge begins to read out Daniel Holtzclaw's statement.
What?
The defendant is guilty of the crime of sexual battery and set punishment of 8 years. The defendant is guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition and punishment is set at 5 years. The defendant is guilty of the crime of forcible oral sodomy and punishment is set at 20 years.
And as the guilties pile up, physically pushing down on Daniel Holtzclaw, the powerful former football star, the aggressive rookie cop, collapsing before the eyes of the courtroom.
The defendant is guilty of the crime of rape in the first degree and punishment is set at 30 years.
His family stunned.
His tearful reaction to the verdict made some people think, well, those are tears of an innocent man.
Now, those are tears of a man that got caught, and he's not remorseful. He's just sad that he got caught and beat punished.
It was one of the worst abuses of authority in my 38 years that I've really seen.
The defendant is not guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition.
But the jury did have doubts, finding Holtzclaw not guilty on 18 counts, fully half the charges against him, including the allegations involving Carla Raines, Shardarion Hill, and 3 other women. Even so, Holtzclaw was sentenced to 263 years behind bars. He makes eye contact with the jurors, sending him to prison for the rest of his life, something he calls a slow death sentence. He has a message for them. Dan Speaks says based on what he heard in court, the Holtzclaw team just never convinced him that the young officer was innocent.
There was no defense. The defense was to defame the victim. The fact that there were so many victims saying what they were saying resonated with me that I think they're making this stuff up.
Second sentence, 263 years. That's a statement.
It's a statement.
Holtzclaw's last day of freedom falls on of all days, his 29th birthday. In the halls of the courthouse, gleeful supporters of his victims celebrated the sarcastic serenade. The woman who did more than anyone to make this day. Sex crimes detective Kim Davis says she will never forget the other woman, Jamie Liggins.
Jamie Liggins says you're a hero.
I just did my job. She's the hero who got the board. She wouldn't have come forward out. Where would we
capacity, not 6x scope, damage, not at 6x capacity, stability, upgraded.
7 months after the Holtzclaw trial ended, Kim Davis retired from the Oklahoma City Police Department. As of 2017, Daniel Holtzclaw is appealing his conviction. His sister Jenny tells us he's doing well, receives regular visits from his family. Meanwhile, Jamie Liggins and 11 of the other women have filed a total of 7 civil lawsuits against Daniel Holtzclaw and the city of Oklahoma City, seeking damages. Among the claims are that the city knew of a prior allegation against Holtzclaw and neglected to take sufficient action. Several of the suits also ask for a court order for Oklahoma City Police to receive sexual assault training and wear body cameras. As of 2017, Oklahoma City continues to contest the claims. Daniel Holtzclaw has declined to respond. I'm John Kim Young. Please join us next time.
You make us some singers, right?
Is it time?
Yeah.
Options.
Oh, Lord.
Back button.
I hate this show.
Riley is finally gone for
Select.
good.
Circle
And her
back.
husband says it's because she's crazy. Where's Nikki? And what do all those cameras say about her disappearance? Stay with us.
I know what you are. Yeah, but that's what you the black savior. It's on what? If I play this right, I'm put in a position to do some real good. Now I know you out there making a difference.
Excuse me.
Get ready. What happens to your body language when your underarms are cared for? It shows. Our new Dove Advanced Care Formula is effective and kind to skin, leaving underarms cared for and you look confident and carefree.
Craftable. Recipe requires alcohol, and raw. You have alcohol. 3. Raw. You now have 2. Health kit. X button. You now have 3. Health kit. Molotov. Craftable. Recipe requires. You now have 1. Stun bomb. Missing ingredients. You are missing explosive. Trap mine.
What did I just get?
You are missing explosive. Recipe requires canister and explosive. Indoor. Otherwise, lethal damage will instead leave you with no health, giving you an opportunity to escape. Cost 60. Supplements. You have 71.
It was a
Supplements.
locust.
So it wouldn't take that long.
Did she know it was coming? I think so.
The first kiss was a shocker. I remember being pretty caught off guard.
Instead, increased health. Learn. Increase maximum health. Listen mode movement speed to indoor. Learn.
We started buying insurance.
Faster
Insurance is a bigger goal.
Use faster listen mode crafting. Still.
Then join the Go Started. Can't keep it in or your money back. It's Macy's July 4th sale with our lowest prices of the season, like 20 to 50% off outdoor furniture and the wrapping section of $1,999. Plus, get free adjustable base and box springs with qualified mattress purchase. Now at Macy's.
Upgrade still. Craft silencers. Listen mode clarity. This skill is locked until you faster pro movement. This skill improves silencers. This skill is locked until you acquire a prerequisite skill faster stealth and faster pro. Listen craft silencers. Not enough locked upgrade branch. Find training manuals to unlock new upgrade branches.
We all say
Upgrade. Recipe
sugar
unlocked.
can help
Press.
you.
Crafting.
Machete
Melee
sickness
upgrade.
is stigma.
Missing ingredients.
People not
You are
supporting
missing.
this.
Binding.
Part of
And.
the sugar
Blade.
can help
Recipe
you
requires. Health kit.
drive
Melee
safe.
upgrade. Missing ingredients. You are missing health kit. Inventory full. Molotov stun trap mine. Step Molotov kit. Inventory full. Melee upgrade. Missing ingredients.
Melee.
Binding.
We can do something small like that.
Recipe requires.
Ish.
Binding. And. Molotov. Missing step trap mine. Missing ingredients. You have stun Molotov kit. Inventory full. Recipe. Touchpad button. To view. Crafting. Inventory full. Recipe for indoor. Learn. Otherwise lethal damage will instead craft smoke bombs. Not indoor. Learn. Otherwise lethal. Crafting. Health kit. Inventory full. Recipe requires. Alcohol. Indoor. Learn. Otherwise lethal damage. Craft smoke bombs. Faster crafting. Learn. Craft all items twice. Craft melee upgrades. Learn. Craft and upgrade for your next stealth. Craft smoke bomb collectibles. Upgrades. Craft fast craft melee up stealth. Craft silencers. Not enough sub-locked upgrade branch.
Today, stronger immunity and better nutrition.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. What is this?
That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. And that's healthy news for everyone. Only Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
3. Loaded. 5. Reserve.
The hell?
spitfire of a woman, Nikki Lyman, mother, breadwinner, a woman who, despite her size, takes no guff from her outside husband. And now she is missing. Nowhere to be found in the family's upscale 4-bedroom house outside Atlanta. Now we can go inside with video obtained by ABC News. Are there any clues in here that answer the question, where's Nikki? Go ahead. See any signs of life? Blood sitting in the nothing more incriminating than an unmade bed. And there it is, as electronic torture. And yet, for someone so concerned with the going in and around his house, Matt waits 2 days after Nikki vanished before bothering to pick up the phone and call Nikki's sister Amy.
And we talked to Nikki. And I said, no, why? What's going on? And then he said, well, Nikki's missing. I said, what are you talking about? And he said, yes, she hasn't been home since Saturday. I said, you're serious? Call the police.
After that call, Matt did file a missing person report and told his story to police. He and Nikki had a fight. He slept on the floor of his office. And when he woke up the next morning, Nikki was gone. He says the only thing she took was her toothbrush. Her purse, her phone, all the tracking devices left behind.
She's upstairs. See what's going on. She's not there.
He says she's been breaking down mentally for some time and just walked away.
This is the weirdest thing, okay? But this is really freaking me out, okay? This is not the first time she's run away, but she's never been out all night.
Matt overshares with the cop on the phone, telling him the fight is about sex in detail.
On the way home, I said to her, maybe civil sex, but sex is sexual, So I said to her, I think that might set her off.
He says maybe she's checked into a hospital suffering from a breakdown.
There's a long history of some kind of mental analysis. Okay.
Now, Matt says he's had enough. He's done with his crazy wife.
I told her to stick on the floor, and I told her to ring about it just yesterday.
That's right. Before police had even launched the search, and her family says before Matt has spread the word that Nikki is not missing, he has hired a lawyer to divorce her.
What was that about?
Yeah, I can tell you, my response to that, my reaction to that was, who does that?
It was just all about him. It was never a frantic, where's my wife?
And as if divorce is not enough of a threat, Matt goes down to the courthouse to fill out paperwork to have Nikki committed. Here he is telling his brother-in-law.
I was in the courthouse swearing out a warrant for Nikki Riley for involuntary committal.
By now, a multi-generational civil war is breaking out, pitting the northerner Matt and his young daughter against his southern in-law, Nikki's family, including her daughter, Alice.
My mother was the farthest thing from crazy you could get.
Nikki's family has a very different take about her disappearance. They resent what Matt is saying about Nikki's mental condition, and they're angry that Matt took 2 days to tell them she's missing.
Making sure that he spread the story that she didn't see.
So a week after Nikki vanished, Alex helps organize a search. Amy alerts the media, hoping to get the whole community involved. More than 100 volunteers, all in red, spread out to the neighborhood. That was not among them, skipping what may have been the shortest search in the history of missing persons. 10 minutes after friends and family had formed a grid.
I just saw a huge big pile. It looked like it was covering up something, so I just started kicking away at it and then saw her body and her hair.
I heard something scream from the woods, and so I went running up there to see what they uncovered, and it was my sister. Family members cry out at Gwinnett County firefighters and police arrived just minutes after people looking for Nikki Lively made the shocking discovery around them.
And I blacked out. I just remember hitting the ground.
Nikki's body was found nude, less than a mile from her house. If she was running away, she didn't get far.
Her body covered in leaves in a wooded area.
The finger pointing began. This is Amy, moments after her sister Nikki's body is found.
He waited 2 days to even report her missing. And he told me that they had a huge fight, and that, she wasn't well and she had been having breakdowns and stuff. But I saw her 2 weeks ago and she was fine.
The missing persons case is closed. But is this murder?
Investigators are talking with Lively's husband and searching the couple's home. But police say right now he is not a suspect.
Certainly Matt's personal CENTCOM will prove he has nothing to do with his wife's disappearance. What better alibi witness than 21 cameras?
So here's a man waiting for a crime to happen every day, sitting in his office, looking around. One finally happens, and he's got no pictures of it.
Coming up, Matt may have claimed that his wife Cindy walked out on the family, but her body tells police another story.
You have a naked female with clean feet. It's not something that was walking around. This is a body that's been placed.
And later, authorities finally find their suspect. But do they have enough to go on?
No eyewitness, no saw. Any of that body.
3 loaded. 6
When we
reserved.
return.
Central multigummies aren't just great tasting. They're power-packed vitamins that help unleash your energy. Loaded with B vitamins and other key essential nutrients. It's a tasty way to conquer your day. Try Central multigummies. Now with the new look.
So then I said to him, you never customize your car insurance at Liberty Mutual, so you only pay for what you need.
Semi-auto pistol.
Hot dog or chicken?
Revolver.
Only pay for what you need.
Rifle. 3 loaded. 6 reserved.
This is the sound of change. It's the sound of local bank, giving you the options and extra time needed to help you avoid an overdraft fee. Low cash mode on virtual wallet from PNC Bank. One way we're making a difference. This program is brought to you in part by Nuclear for genital herpes symptoms at CVS in the personal intimacy aisle. What's that?
I treated my yeast infection with Nuclear. Kills over 99% of yeast. All natural and organic.
Femiclear, schwa to hoo-ha. And new Femiclear for herpes symptoms is at CVS.
Introducing Modern Refinery, designed for affordable luxury. Available exclusively at Ashley Home Store. For all the dads who make everything more fun, get 25% off top Active Brand and Gold Cash on Father's Day gifts he'll love. Gold.
It's what 30 minutes of food can take from.
Pistol ammo. 0 semi-auto pistol. Bolt action rifle. Rifle ammo. 3 loaded. 6 reserved.
What's up, hustlers? Welcome to Telecom Outdoor. Let's get jogging.
Everyone, supports. So many Molotov movies on the leaderboard today.
Press L1 button to dodge incoming melee attacks. X button. Continue. R1 button. Next.
You may have heard that Allstate got new road hauling. But isn't it time to see for yourself? Click or call for a quote today. Drivers who switched and saved after 718
Come get me
saving is
S1.
easy.
In the woods, less than a mile from their home. Investigators searched the family's residence, which Matt had meticulously rigged with surveillance cameras. But if they think those cameras will help catch a killer, they are in for a most unwelcome surprise. Once again, here's Jim Oliver.
Take a good look at this image of Nikki Lytle on her porch, hours before she supposedly walked out on her husband Matt. It's the last picture of her alive, because believe it or not, in this house tricked out like a small casino with 21 cameras. None of them managed to capture a single image of her final exit.
So did you, as an investigator, think, well, this might be easy. There's cameras all over the place. He's got a recorder here. You might get some evidence on this. Correct. Did you ask him, can I see the night?
He stated that when he got to his office, the system was turned on.
To the chorus, out convenient and suspicious. The most puzzling take gap since Watergate. Only this isn't just 18 minutes. It's 2 days of critical video. Nowhere to be found.
You would think we have it on video. This guy was serious about his videos for
Matt Lytle tells me that after his wife had that cigarette on the porch, the last time she was ever seen, on the night of July 8, 2011, his elaborate monitoring system, designed to watch every move, simply went dark. Matt's theory? She stopped by his office where he was sleeping on the floor and pulled the plug on her way out the door, on her craze to walk into the night.
Says she turned off the system.
Without him knowing. Correct. Even though he's in the room. Correct.
Getting no help from Matt's cameras, investigators turned to Nikki's body under the branches.
The body's telling something. Yeah, the body's definitely telling us that she didn't walk there. The body, we're working this as a homicide.
Then, there's the condition of her bare feet.
That's something that's very telling of, a body being placed in the clean feet. Because if you're running around the neighborhood, you're going to get cuts. I mean, these were pristine. The nail polish is clean, not nicked up.
After an autopsy, the toxicology report revealed a tantalizing new piece of evidence about Nikki's last hours. In her system, they find high levels of GHB, the date break drug.
Hundreds of cases of accidentals, overdoses, homicides, suicides. I've never seen GHB in the toxicology department, so that caught my attention immediately.
Remember, Matt told the police the big blow-up that night was over sex. He wanted it, she didn't. But now there's evidence. Somehow, he had his way. Something he failed to mention in his phone conversation with the cop. The Georgia Southern Killers of
of exactly the cause.
No night,
but in the figure, little marks around your neck, right? Because the decon will have alcohol signs in the street. But there is not enough evidence to charge him. Nikki's family is beside himself. Her daughter Alex almost feels guilty.
There was something I wasn't doing all five for us. Something I was never supposed to. She just wanted to scream at the rooftop. He's dead. Here's something.
Matt cuts off Nikki's family, isolating his daughter. They skip a memorial for Nikki. They don't even go to her funeral. He stops talking to police, too.
Police say Matt Lively is not cooperating, refusing to meet with them.
The case is growing cold, and worse yet, the day before what would have been Matt and Nikki's 14th anniversary, Sydney's Cove is being vacated.
Today we found 2 moving trucks in the driveway.
Matt Lively is moving away from Nikki's accusing family. Questioning Georgia cops.
This more as we don't have the right or reason to do that right now.
Starting a new life 1,000 miles away in a hilltop house in rural Londonderry, Vermont. And he's taking Amanda and Rebecca with him.
He's going to go down something your sister's doing.
It breaks my heart to be completely honest. It breaks me down. I practically don't break good.
Time is moving, but the case is not. Alex, Nikki's oldest daughter, is planning for wedding with no mother of the bride. The other 2 daughters are now teenagers. Sydney's Cove is foreclosed and sold off. A family divided, a case frozen in time, but not forgotten. At police headquarters, located poetically on High Hope Road, sits Sergeant John Richard, unwilling to give up on hope. He spends an entire year listening to what it's like being watched and controlled 24/7.
I'm supposed to live my life, run around, wonder where a reporter is, what emails are being read. No, man, he don't do it that way.
1,200 hours that he says revealed to him the only crazy thing about Nikki was that she was married to a monster.
Your voice. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to this.
That shows he's just as capable of losing his temper, and according to Nikki, of using his hands as well as his voice to abuse her.
Crystal Palmer, Health Pick, Missing Ingredient, in the Collectibles, Articles, New Hat Made in Hillcrest, Tattoo Parlor. Cartoon Collectibles, Made in Hillcrest, Tattoo Parlor.
All my house, I picked it over the other never had it. I never met anybody, but after this these recordings, it gave me the ability to know her. And you like her. I think she was a wonderful person. You know, a wonderful mother. And by all accounts, she's a wonderful wife.
Photo X,
Just couldn't do enough.
save game, new manual save.
One
Create a new
individual.
manual
We
save from
became
your current
determined
auto
to
save.
get this solved. I wasn't making it up.
Save,
That
circle
devotion
back,
leads
save
to a
game.
big break, something as good as a bloody fingerprint, hidden deep inside Matt Lively's computer.
Options.
This one
Photo
is
mode.
tip the
Use
scales.
click to name,
Control
no,
Alt,
yes.
arrest. Matt Lively about to find himself in handcuffs, and his teenage daughter staying loyal to their father. How far will they go?